how are you doing and how have you been? Episode 1 was fantastic, as our group is making good progress. Sort of. Quick reminder of the rules to this challenge, and let's see what's in store for us today. So we've got a combat supplier come in, that is really nice. We'll see what they have. We have got like 800 coins to mess about with as well, so I'm hoping we can get a gun or something just to upgrade everything. Like I said, at every opportunity we're going to be buying either better guns, more armour, just stuff. Like, we're going to try and be as productive as possible. So here comes the gang. So probably going to need... everyone's asleep, which is a bit boring. Apart from Kim. Living the dream. We're probably going to need to extend these. Not only... there's not a lot of crops, so we'll extend these. Probably not the hill route. I'm just thinking we're not actually going to be making enough food. We're going to be making like a minuscule amount. Which isn't what we want. We want big farm loads coming in. That's annoying. Why has that one just done that? I tried to like extend it and it... no, don't click them all. Oh, I've lost the plot. Just put it as rice. No one cares and life is too short. We'll just put it as rice. Right, let's just make sure. I think we're going to need to put cotton down. Just so then we can start making stuff. It's just going to be our initial material for making clothes for everyone and stuff like that. And we can always sell it later on as well. So if we make a huge abundance of it, we can just sell it to traders, get money that way. Just checking that. Just checking the social levels, and then one of us is going to talk to this lovely trader, which is probably going to be Hell because she has a passion for social, so I think she's going to meet our trade group. And let's see what they have. I'm hoping they have a gun or something. That'd be lovely. Ooh. Yes, that's what we want to see. Right, so they've got helmets. They've got everything we want. A sniper. Oh, slightly out of... I don't really want to sell anything because components are going to be hard to come by. Medicine I don't want to sell. We might just get an SMG. That's what I'm thinking. Like I said, it is an upgrade. Sniper rifle would be nice though. We're just slightly out of budget for it, and I don't want to sell anything, so I think it is going to be the SMG. Just so then we can make sure everyone's got really good weapons. So who wants this? You've got an auto pistol. You've got a rifle. I do like the rifle. You've got a knife, so I think... you've only got 2 shooting though, so I think Takeshi, if you get it, and then we'll give Hell the revolver that you drop. I think that's probably going to be the most efficient way, just so we make sure we are upgrading weapons. We are going to have to make sure we have a couple of melee people just so we can like cheese the enemy and stuff like that. But initially I think I'm happy with all 4 just being shooters, because we are going to get a quest to save a royalty at some point for a psychic amplifier, which is juicy stuff. And I want to make sure all my people can shoot for that, because that's probably going to be our first fight. And then I'm hoping then we, like I said before, we can get our walls up by the second. Or by the time the raiders come. Because the raiders are going to come, you know, quick and fast. So there we go. So we don't have the construction level to build the coolers, which I always forget that you need levels to do stuff, because you normally just get the perfect person. And never have to worry about it. So we do need level 5. So I am going to hover across this, because the minute that's done we want to get them coolers in, and then we can get the wind turbine in. Like, I think we're doing this fairly quick though. I think getting the 4 people in quite quickly, like everything we need to get done in this place gets done, which is absolutely lovely. We're going to go with 2 coolers because we are going to mine into the mountain a little bit for these stockpile places. We are going to have to be careful just because of ancient danger. Alright, where's the best place to place this? Probably off to the side. I would prefer it not, but I think they're soft sand and we can't build there, so I think it'll have to go just to the right. Yeah, it's just not going to work with that soft sand. Yeah, I don't like it like miles away. I want it fairly close to base because just in case it does get attacked or anything. Then all we're going to want to do is get some power conduct, yeah, and then send them straight through the base. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Loving that. And we've got plenty of steel to do it, so that's absolutely fine. We will at some point have to start the mining jobs just to make sure we're not running out of steel or anything like that. And we'll make the the fridge stockpile now before I absolutely forget. We'll put it as important just in case it crosses with any other stockpiles. Then they'll make sure to do this one first. And corpses, we just want animal corpses. We're not going cannibal yet, guys. It hasn't got that bad. We will start the hunting now because the fridge is basically going to be up like fairly soon. I forgot to put pause. And just pause at 8. Yeah, it's 8. Yeah. Yeah, just pause at 8. That's fine. So I think that's fairly good. Like, let me know in the comments, am I missing anything? Is there anything like I need to make sure I'm getting up or getting ready? Note to you keen viewers, I never actually completed Rimworld. Yeah, you heard it. the silence, just so you can get over that statement. So this is going to be difficult. Obviously, I'm on the most difficult setting, Randy Random. And the rules are at the beginning of the episode, you know, just in case anyone forgets or just wants reminding. I wonder that every episode, sort of as we're getting into like, you know, past the 4th episode, if you don't know the rules by then and don't care for them, then, you know, that's absolutely fine, but you're not going to learn them after that, so that's absolutely fine. We have got a lovely visitor. Don't know what you're visiting. Alright. I like this like view over my base, like ancient danger. Yeah, I need to mark that because I'm just forgetting about it. So we'll put a D in. That's a B. I need to learn the letters of the alphabet, and this is what I mean. So what I like to do with ancient dangers is I just like to put a little D on them, just for when I'm wandering around or I'm up to no good trying to mine into mountains and stuff. I just remember that bit is like the no-go zone. Ancient dangers can be all sorts of fun, can get you goodies, all that sort of stuff, but we want to stay away from it for the time being. What we'll probably do, and what is a nice trick in Rimworld, is when you get like a big group of combat suppliers and they come in with their armour, heavy guns and stuff like that, we might use that as the opportunity to open the ancient danger, so anything that comes out and comes to us has to go through that convoy. Well, that's a shame he doesn't have anything good to trade. Probably just get rid of that knife. I don't see why not. Yeah, just get rid of it for the time being. I don't think the knife is very good either. Yeah, so I think that would be the way to use the ancient danger to our pleasure. I am getting concerned about defences though. The fact that the game is sort of keeps telling me at the bottom right hand corner, like, need defences, need batteries. Like, batteries are fine, we've still got to research them. We'll probably just do minus 15 for both of those. I don't know the optimal way to set out a fridge, to be honest. But so there are going to be times where this wind turbine isn't powered and it goes down a little bit, but even if everything inside is just getting frozen for parts, at least then it's not spoiling altogether. So I'm going to build the 2 rooms like I said. So this room is just going to be production, so I think we'll probably put the research thing in here. Then we'll get a tailor's bench, I'm feeling. Because I think is it dusters? I think we want to build dusters and cowboy hats, I think, are the ones that basically help you in when it's scorching like it is in here, just so you're not getting heat stroke, stuff like that. And then what we want off the kitchen, I've got kitchen on the brain. I'm just hungry, I think. I'm just constantly hungry. Off the fridge, we want the kitchen. A small group of bison. Ooh. I think they do attack, so You just come down to the wildlife. Yeah, 10% chance of attack when we get desperate. That's interesting. I've never seen that in this game. So animals will migrate through my map. Leaves me for an idea that if we're ever struggling for food, we might have to take advantage for that. I think what we'll do is we'll wait until we've got defences, because then if we've got loads of traps, we can just agitate them, run through the traps, then they set them all off, and then, you know, I don't have to worry about someone's arm getting bitten off or everyone dying. I'll get the kitchen up first, just so then we can get the electric stove and the butcher table indoors, because there's, I think there's a negative modifier if they're outside like they are now. I won't move production to them straight away because the electric is going to be very sporadic. Because like now, electric's gone off. But we will get solar panels. I think we'll research batteries first, then go for solar panels. And then we're probably... I don't know what to go for after. Make sure I'm clicking on steel. Did I click on steel? Yeah, steel research table. And because we got 4 people early on, it's absolutely perfect because we can just get started. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this. Randy really threw us a nice, love letter when he gave us the 4th member straight on. I have to admit, this is why I love Rimworld. I think I love planning out bases and stuff like this. Now, the narrow corridor to the fridge probably isn't optimal. I'll just make sure lights are up, and we'll plant pots so people aren't miserable. You'll come to learn that all my bases need to look pretty, symmetrical, all that stuff. I like a nice base and whatnot. Well, that has to be said, the soundtrack for Rimworld is actually really, really nice. I've just got it like a tinge in the background, but do you know what? Games nowadays, their soundtracks are so lovely. Yeah. Game developers really do put a lot of time. I've said it before, Death Stranding, their soundtrack, say what you want about the game, but when you're walking down, them lowlands and the camera pans out and you can see the mountain in the background and you've got that soundtrack, you get, tingles up your arms. It's so, so awesome. Right, so we've got some mining jobs going on, making sure we're getting components just because we're running out. And the batteries need components. Either way, we're going to need components for stuff. It's a really important material. So we've got all that going. I'm really happy. We've got food. We've got blocks that are being made sure limestone is now. Right, we're going to mine into the mountain just a little bit, just to open up the stockpile a little bit. We're not going to need anything massive to begin with, but you'll be surprised how quickly you run out of stockpile space. If you've played the game, you know how quickly. And I'm a big hauler. I have to haul everything and do nothing with everything. We're only need batteries. Miner break. What's the matter? What's the matter, King? Come talk to me. Alcohol withdrawal. Oh, I forgot about alcohol withdrawal. The thing is, even if we plant alcohol, it's going to be a lot of effort to then brew it just for that one person. I'm thinking we might do eventually, just because it's a brilliant thing to do when someone's on a low mood, because you can set rules to when you can have drugs and stuff like that on the game. So I'm thinking maybe we'll set up a brewery later on and we can sell beer as well. Should we just make a brewery? Should we just be a pub? The Rimworld pub. What would we call the pub? The Randy Hole. Oh, if you didn't laugh at that joke, then I'm a loser. Right, this is the only problem with the granite walls. They seem to go up quite slowly. Maybe I should have just used limestone to begin with. Well, we'll do that if we move back. Well, when we move base, then we'll build. I'm feeling like I should have used limestone on everything, and then granite just on the defensive walls. But hey, it's not. Oh, a rice blight. Randy, calm yourself. Oh God, that's all the rice. That is not good. I should have built more. Oh, that's really not good. And the problem is all the stuff that's just got blighted is the stuff that was nearly done. That's really bad. I should have just built one big rice pit, I'm thinking. Instead of trying to make these, you know, pretty grids and stuff like that. Oh, come on, Takeshi, oh no. He's going to have to cut this before he goes to sleep. I'm going to have to chain up the commands. Yeah, he's going to try and go to sleep. I'm just going to have to chain these all up and just get him to do it. Oh, that's Randy Random for you. I did think about doing this challenge on Cassandra Classic, because she is really intense, the more time goes. Obviously, the problem is just at the beginning she's quite easy, where Randy is arguably harder at the start and can be easier later on, technically, because later on it can give you good shit. And especially when you're just like a few people and he's chucking like stuff like this, little things like this can really take you out. Kittens in a daze, absolutely brilliant, good timing. Yeah, just Max and relaxing. I'm gonna have problems with her, I can tell. She is going to be a problem source. Right, Takeshi, you're doing good. You're going to be absolutely knackered and pissed at me. Oh, he's just given up. So Hell, you're going to wake up. You're going to let Takeshi have a sleep. And you're going to cut the rest of these blighted plants. I made sure to put... I turned off sowing just because I really didn't want people to start then sowing more plants. And then they grow and then they get blighted. Because then it's just a waste of time. Probably should have just got 2 people on this from the start, jumped on the blight and sorted out, or turned the sewing back on because this is dealt with now. If Hell, you know. Skip. Where do you think you're going? Come back here now. It's unacceptable. It's a travesty. Now, take yourself to your room. Kitten's just wandering the desert. I forgot we got a monkey called Tease. Tease the monkey. Interesting nickname for a monkey. Not that I can think of better names for a monkey, but... Alright, so all our colony, the ones that we care about anyway, are fast asleep and they're ready for the next day. So hopefully we can get the kitchen up, because I think that is going to come in clutch. Like, I'm honestly really, really super impressed with my base, like how quickly everything sort of come together. Not to blow my own trumpet, but